Everybody in the galaxy, welcome back to planet Earth. It's Monosynth Monday, and it's the most beautiful planet in the galaxy, I think. I'm sure of it. How we all doing out there? We got Kiara in the chat, of course. We had Hen in the chat, of course, but it's a little bit late for Hen, and sleep is important. You have to take care of your human, my people. We got Gonzin in the chat, and we got Master Tiger in the chat. Oh, yep, that's right. I'm like the white rabbit again today. I'm 3 minutes late. I'm late. I was doing a scramble. When am I not doing a scramble? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, so scrambled egg situation a little bit. There's some strangeness. I don't know why, but I pulled out one of the modules, one of the big boy modules in my big modular rack, and I swapped it out. I took the Mother 32 out of there. Wait, what's going on? It's Monosynth Monday, and the Mother 32 is a monosynth. No, well, I suppose the Spectravox is a monosynth as well. It has one oscillator. Anyways, I popped that in here. Let's flip this on, and I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but there is a bit of a kind of a high-pitched noise. Although it does sound better right now. So again, weirdness all over town, but the main attraction is, of course, my TB-303. Ooh, looking a little bit different today. Yeah, I did a little swap-a-rooney on the cameras. We got Dolphin in the chat. How we doing, Dolphin? It's good to see you on the squeakers there. So, I've been a busy bee, and it's summertime for me. I mean, springtime. Yeah. Let's fire in to a little bit of this 303 to get us started. I'm running the 303 through the Spectravox. That's what that super raspy sound is. It's kind of cool because the Spectravox is taking the 303 signal as if it were it's the program. That's where also the microphone goes in the Spectravox. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's kind of like a modular Monday. But the monosynth is king in my realm, so yeah, it's gonna be a monosynth Monday. Yeah, that was a proper scramble before the show. I tried to switch out the power cords for my modular because I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but there's a really high pitch whine coming through, and it seems if I don't know we're gonna have to just make enough noise to not care about the noise. Speaking of noise, my 303 has that weird LED noise thing, and I have a whole pamphlet here that was linked on Modwiggler. Look at this. Real world interfaces. The actual website here is firstpr.com.au.rwi.dfish/ wait, no. It was only .8. Anyways. It's out there, but the website's not secure anymore, which is interesting because it says an HTTPS on here. But I'm not trying to bore you to death here, but I do have this, and this was it's kind of like this manual that helped me replace the switches on that 303, and right over here somewhere, that's a proper scramble energy, I think. There is a page or a section dedicated to buzzing due to LED activity. That is a mod I am going to make to my 303 maybe this week because I got a whole bunch of the good old days solder coming. It's that 6040 lead. I wear gloves. You got to be careful with lead, people. I've seen a lot of videos on Instagram these days with people testing their baby bottles and plates and things, and it's all got lead in it, which is not too cool, as you can imagine. Anyways, yeah, that high-pitched whine, not sure if you guys can hear it, because, again, I'm always hearing weird noise coming out of my studio that you guys don't seem to hear. But these headphones are rather precise. So, how are we doing in the chat room? We got Master Tiger in the chat saying, it's so spring, it's yellow outside. Yeah, yellow as in dandelions, right? You know that the dandelion, the little stamens that come out of the dandelion, they look like this, which is the symbol for Aries. All these things have numerous connections and stuff, but I think originally the symbol for Aries. Happy Aries season, by the way. Happy birthday, all Aries coming up. Here, anyways, I got my purple blog showing here. Oh no, Jono's getting spiritual again on a synth program. Anyways, I think it's for the horns of the ram. So let's fire in. Let's go for it. All planets are direct, but before we really do fire in, I wanted to change the lights. I couldn't do it because I was trying to swap out the power cord. Let me just shut the modular off because I think we're going to make a couple patterns first. But while I'm changing the color of the lights, let's see how we like this. Ooh, let's go for some green. I think we'll go green. I try to avoid green because of the analog video, but I'm all green today. Wow, look at that. That is a serious green power up. Anyways, it's so spring, everything's green. Now we need a little bit of color. Let's throw something. That's not the right one. Anyways, I'm scrambling, rambling. I hope everyone's had a good weekend. I had a busy weekend. It's just all busy. We got Dolphin in the chat saying we all need the spiritual. Yeah, I think that's going to be the new style here on planet Earth as people realize that when you have access to all the knowledge of the internet and of human history of time, it leaves you feeling a little bit dry and empty and maybe even soulless, like our friends over at the Chevy Tea Factory. No, wow, I was apologizing for getting spiritual. Now I'm getting political. No, I won't do that. Anyways, it's all about the power of creation. Anyways, I think that it's a good idea for everybody who has a soul to get in touch with it and get a little bit more spiritual. Whoa, okay. Anyway, where did that come from? I don't know. It's just the times. It's the times. It requires a little bit more than what you can get from the computer, but we're going to get a lot of cool stuff out of this computer here. Let's fire in. Oh yeah, see, my 303, it's weird. You do not get this with, your modern clones. You can hear how it's just totally... It's because I have all the wires coming out of the 303, except for the DIN sync. We'll get to that. We'll get to that one in a minute. It's been a big retrograde cleanup around here. Anyways, it seems that if you have the CV output coming out of the 303 and going into a modular synth with the power off, it'll mess with the CV. We saw something like that last time I pulled out the 303 when I used one of those Eurorack cables with the LED built into it. It messes with the pitch a little bit. Okay, so let's see. What's going on in the chat before I really lock in? Because I got a lot of cool machines going for today. We're going to do the TB-303, of course. I got the TR6S because my 606 is still on the fritz. Gonzan's laughing again at me because it's just too much going on. But the reason why I have the TR06 out here today is because it will take a trigger in. So, given the fact that I'm having problems with the sync, the DIN sync on my 303, we're gonna try it out. Whether or not we do have problems with the DIN sync, we're gonna try out taking the gate, the gate control voltage out of the back of the 303, plopping it into the TR06. And it will generate some really strange things because it's not a clock, it's a gate. So you could make it a clock by having hits on every step of the gate, but wow, forgive me, all planets are direct, including Mercury. So I'm going to be talking like it's 1,000,000 trillion miles an hour. 10x that. Oh boy. Okay, so we got the TB-303, the TR06. I always wanted to call it a 606, but it's not. And we have the Spectravox and the DFAM, which, let's see. There's our lovely, beloved DFAM. But we're gonna have the clock coming from the TR. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be really freaking wild today. So stay tuned. Let's open up a Stargate or something for love. Okay. So I was thinking we could make some fresh patterns on the 303, but that high-pitched thing is really bothering me. So it's weird because it wasn't making that when I had the Mother 32 in the modular case. So I'm hoping everything's okay. It sounds to me like something's frying in there, but so maybe I'll turn off the modular to just save my own brain. Can you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys told me or not. And we got Dolphin in the chat saying a very important date. That's right, it's Monosynth Monday. I was going to say 303 day, but that was a couple weeks ago. We got Gonzin in the chat saying you could try Draco's Molt as a buffer for the 303. I am running something through Draconian Rhythms 8-track. I'm not sure if you can see it. Half of my module is over here. Not half, it's about this much of a half. I'm running something through there. I got the data, the Mordax data. But here's the weird thing about this sound that I was hearing. I'm not sure if you guys... Yeah, Gonzin in the chat. Hear what? It's super high pitch. It's like... And I could EQ it out, but the problem is I heard that sound whining into my speakers before I had ever set any audio up last night. So it's probably interference. Oh, it could be that, but that again, that's not. I don't know. It's just we could get distracted and do a. Yeah, this is like whee! It's a high pitched sound. I don't like those things. It messes with my inner dolphin. Okay, we got microphone. It's not registering in the Ableton, so it's likely an interference thing or something about the Spectravox in the Eurorack that's doing something weird. We're gonna have to work through it, but again, we can turn the modular off here. Let's turn the modular off to alleviate my little dolphin ears, and I'll just pull the CV out of the back of the 303, which we'll have to revisit in a minute. But yeah, welcome all of you to Electric Archaic's Monosynth Monday. You know how it is. When there's an Electric Archaic show, it's going to be a lot of weird vintage gear, and sometimes that gear goes on the fritz because there's a lot of analog gear. Anyways, okay, pattern time. What do we got? We got Master Tiger in the chat saying the only thing I hear is the airsomness of EA's Monosynth Monday. Yeah, it's a little bit aero. Airy. Woof. Anyways, let's see. Pattern time. Let's make some. Let's have a little. Let's have a little moment to bless this 303 because it's gonna get opened up real quick here. I have that modification I want to do because of the buzzing, and I need to fix the DIN sync, which I will show you in a moment. It's very interesting. Gonzin, you'll probably get a kick out of that. But it seems as if I need to reflow maybe some of the pins on the pins on the DN pin. Okay, let's flip into write mode. Enough talking, but I'll still be talking. I'll be right here. Waiting for ya, making patterns for ya. Anyways, okay, let's see. Let's fire in with it's all random, right? Well, it can be. And pitch mode, let's see. Let's try something new today. Let's do... It's always like some kind of Egyptian something or other with me. Pitch mode, let's do random accents in memory. I just want to do something very fast. And chances are it'll be 50% good, 50% rubbish. We're here for the rubbish too sometimes. I think let's... Yep, that's a random pattern there. Oh. You guys forgive me for all this rambling and scrambling, right? Because I'm bringing out the 303. Ooh. That's a good pattern. Let's move on to the next one. We'll save that one for when we put the drums in. Definitely stay tuned. We're going to get into it here today, of course, but to do a little bit of harmless self-promotion while I'm making random patterns here. I'm just hitting the buttons. I know which buttons to hit, and I hit them randomly, and then we get music later. Acid is what we get. Anyways, some harmless self-promotion. That Ease 12, you guys, it links in the description. Ease 12. I'm extremely proud of that. It seemed like I'd made no mistakes on that show, so it was really good. And it's not getting as much play as you think it might, but we've just come out of a massive fog of something or other. I won't get into too much, but we got the Neutral container in the chat room. Welcome back, Neutral. Woo, Acid! I see you in the chat room. Anyways, yeah, definitely queue up Ease number 12. That's fantastic. I'm very proud of it, and I think it's what I've always wanted Ease to be. So we're going to work towards bringing out a lot more Eases that are like that. Another harmless self-promotion. I got my TB-303 SAMPLEBANK Volume 1. Links in the description. It's a lot of good single hits from my 303, and I might just break out the Korg Volca a little bit later because we can sync that with the modular because it's all the control voltage amazingness. I got some of the 303 samples from my sample bank on there, and it's really fun to mess around with 303 samples in a way that's not a 303 sequencer. Kind of more of a, freaky style of 303. So check out all my stuff. I sure appreciate you guys. No more talking. How did I do, you guys? Let's see. Intro. How long are we on for? 16 minutes. Oh, that's not too bad. Geez, on Tape Tuesday, last week, Master Tiger said, 78 minutes in, and he's just getting warmed up. It can be like that sometimes. So I apologize for keeping you waiting, but let's get back to making some patterns. We gotta make some fresh patterns, It's part of the fun of the 303 is clunking around, fumbling around with making patterns for it. I think that's got some random accents. Let's just check this out. Cool. That's pretty fun. Maybe we'll check back on this one here really quick. See if they play friendly together. Another way to check if they play friendly together is just chain them up. Yeah. Those two patterns are happy together, I think. Okay, we're going to leave those as is. Let's check on this one here. That's okay, but I think I would rather have more hits. Let's make this one go straight across. I really got the accent screaming on that one, which is fun. We got Master Tiger in the chat saying, I wasn't complaining. We know how much you love this channel, Master. Master Tiger's still waiting for Tape Month, which maybe we'll do sometime. I don't know when, though. I'm still feeling the effects of Tape Week. That's another cool show you can check out. I got the main playlist on my channel's homepage, Tape Week. That was quite the journey, indeed. Okay, this is a rubbish pattern because it's going... Might sound cool with drums, but we're going to do something a little bit more than that. I'm going to do a... Let's do half and half. Okay, so that's cool for the first part, but I think I want it to go... So let's see if I can try to translate that from my brain into the bass line. It's a great reminder of why this was an original commercial failure, because I can just imagine some guitar player in an old band in the 80s saying, yeah, why don't you pick up one of these Roland bass lines, program your bass lines into it, and then we don't need you anymore. And so that gave a lot of reasons for legitimate bass players to probably hate this thing. But have no fear. The pawn shop freaks were here. They were there. Okay, so let's see. We're doing the half and half here, and then I can get another half in, and then let's see if I translated it okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, so let's change up the pitches a bit. I can't remember what I did on the last one, but let's just try a... This is kind of how the 303 works. You just hit buttons until you come up with Around the World. It's kind of a rubbish pattern, but sometimes you can fix a rubbish pattern with random accents in memory. Whoa, the Daft Punk references today are strong. Try to mix it up, you know. You can see I get stuck into this some of the same patterns here. I mean talking about my own brain patterns, where each step has one of the 4 accoutrements that you can get, but I should probably do change my routine. That might be cool. Let's see if it chains well with its neighbor. It doesn't. It's okay. We'll keep both of those, I think. Let's hop into this next section. You can't chain all 8, which would be really cool, but I'm sure it's some sort of integrated circuits limitation where they can only give you 4 in a chain. So you cannot chain across the line right there, but you can certainly chain after the line. Oh, so many metaphors. What could that possibly mean? Yeah, these are patterns I made, I think, for 303 Day. But let's see how it goes if I just do steps all the way across 4 patterns. Like it. That's a lot of steps. 64. Wait. Yeah. Must be 64. That's kind of cool. We might need some random accents for that memory there. We got Master Tiger in the chat saying, you killed it with Tape Week. Thank you so much, Master. That day 4, though, I'd never done that many shows in a row, and there was a lot of other stuff going on, of course. But that day 4, the Tape Echo Day, it's actually funny. Become Kiera in my favorite episode of Tape Week just because of how wonky everything was. And you could tell I was running thin on energy and sanity at that point. But let's see. What else is going on in the chat room? Okay, we're gonna just try to build this up. With creative power. Might be almost time to flip on some more of these machines, but let's see. We got Master Tiger saying the pollen is off the chain. It's funny. Is pollen chains a thing? No, carbon chains. Pollen chains. Pollen chain. We should put that one down. Take that one down, Kiera. We're gonna make a song for you, Master Tiger, called Pollen Chain, and it might be Bumblebee Tiger. Wait, that's making me think of Bumblebee Tuna. Yum. You guys heard about that dolphin? Oh, there's a really strange dolphin story. I have to get more verified on that before I talk more about it. But Kiera was telling me that there's a dolphin traveling up rivers. A marine dolphin traveling up rivers from San Diego or something. And then we got a white horse running around, and the white buffaloes too. Wow, it's really time, isn't it? Well, that means it's time to fire in. Okay, random accents in memory. I got to keep myself on task if I can. Maybe I should just do a show where I just come on and just banter with you guys, with everybody. We'll see how that one would go. Okay, back to the 303. Let's randomize this. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of my own advice. I'm going to take the advice, I guess, and do a little bit more than just one addition per, if that makes any sense to ya. Okay, so I think we got them all, chain them up. So we're working with the whole 64 note pattern here. And pitch mode, it seems like I forget every time I try to do anything with this machine. Okay, pushing forward, that one's got a low and a slide. It has random accents in memory already, but maybe we'll add more accents and slides. Let it slide. I should make a t-shirt. Let it slide. And it would just be this right here. And maybe a Freaky Teddy. Oh, where's that Freaky? Hey, we haven't seen Freaky for a while, have we? Oh, there's that Freaky. I see you. Oh, my goodness. That's such a Freaky Teddy. Sure is cute, though. Okay, we're still doing the pattern accent situation. I like those low ones, too. Accent slide. That's a thing I don't do enough. See, this one will be a triple threat. I should do more accent slides. I think that I'm sleeping on that a little bit. We'll add a whole handful of those here now. And you should hear this pattern completely transform itself into a new era. Let's try that for starters. That is gonna do just fine, I think. Amazing. Let's go over to pattern, what is it called? Pattern selection? Yeah, they call that pattern selection. I guess these are the banks and these are the selections. Let's hear what the underneath version sounds like. I still don't fully understand how this machine works, so I would try to tell you, but I really don't know. Now this, one of the reasons why I'm doing this type of pattern with all steps on all steps, it's like Tape Tuesday again, where I say tape 1,000 times. It's a step day. Because I'm anticipating the DIN sync giving us issues, so when we have all steps on all steps, as opposed to steps and rests and ties. Whoa, that's super acidic there. When we have all steps on all steps, you can use the gate control voltage output as a clock, and we'll put that right into the TR-06, which then will go straight into the DFAM, and we will make some serious, hopefully awesome jam later in the show. Okay, time for random accents and memories. Okay, and this has nothing. Okay, there was a random let it slide there. And I'm not sure if it loops around. I have a feeling it does loop around, but did I really just hit that 64 times? Not sure. Okay, random accents in memory. Ooh, I've never made a pattern that had all accents. That might be really interesting. We could use the accent knob as some sort of a pseudo sweep. Like a filter sweep, but it would be... Let's try that. That's a little bit different. And, yeah, I might have to go back. Oops. And add some other variation to this pattern, but... Yeah, I'm turning off accents at the same point. Here, let's test that theory out. Let's see how good the accent can sound if it's on every step, or almost every step. Okay, let's open up the decay. The accent works a lot with that. Here we go with the accent knob. That does sound good indeed. What the hey, baby? That's something I've never thought about before until just now. So shout out to the freshness. Yes. I want to make sure that every step has an accent on it for this one, because that's a different sound. It's got more of like a It doesn't lock down all the way. It's going like, it's like keeping a hot air balloon way up there in the sky. Wow. Okay, cool. I love myself a stock TB-303 sample, well, or hack, so whatever it is. Wow, that's a lot of excitement, my friends. So let's just verify and add some more variation here. But I want to have an accent on every hit. And I'll add some slides and things. That one did not have an accent. Maybe we'll give that one just a slide in a high pitch, and we'll go down. We'll slide it too. That should make something kind of interesting. There's one that's missing another accent there. Need more slides. You gotta make like a scientist. Do your scientific best and let it slide. We got a slide right there. It slid right there. Oh, got to go back one. Add the... Yep. The back button's weird. It seems like it... I don't know how any of this stuff works. These things work, I just don't know how. One of the reasons why many people just create strange patterns. Give that one an accent. I'm not sure when exactly we'll loop around, but that sounded cool. Let's hear it. Yeah, I that's a familiar sound, but not because I ever did it. That is... It's like my brain has a really old acid track in there that sounded like that with the accents on all steps. I've never done that before, so that's fresh. Okay. All right, so quickly let's check on the pattern selection B. We were in pattern selection B there, and pattern selection A. That is something you can switch real time in play mode. And I'm assuming that, well, yeah, I forget that. I won't assume that. Let's go to pattern selection B and check out the chain here. That's pretty good. I think that's from 303 Day. Let's change it up just a little bit. Maybe I should add accents to all of these too and see how that... It's like a shiny new trick of mine. There's no easy way to do this. You have to program each step. Oh, may have missed one. It's okay if you miss one or two, because we're just coming up with patterns from scratch. Although one of these days, maybe I will pull out some very popular 303 patterns and we can have a go with that. Give me all of the accents. Give it some of them. That looks... Oh. I don't think you can hit back twice. I think it's once. And then when you hit forward, it gives you... It's very confusing. Extremely confusing. Let's try that one out. Okay, that's probably enough pattern creation for now, for ya. Let's get everything connected again. So that means the CV control voltage CV means control voltage, but I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I've watched back many of my shows. Now that's a sound I have no idea. What is that sound coming from? I must have smudged out one ghost in the machine and acquired another. I have no idea what that's coming from. Let's turn on the modular. Maybe there was some sort of strange feedback loop going on in there. That's weird. Okay, remember, I got the TB-303's CV, which stands for control voltage, but it means pitch control voltage because it's taking the pitches out. The CV from the TB-303 is going into the Moog Spectravox, and I am also inverting the signal with the 3 times Mia. Happy nerding. Inverting. I love that Mia. That 3 times Mia module here. See if you can see it. Yeah, it's right there. Boy, that's a lot of analog. Oh. Yeah, Mia. It means mix, invert, and attenuate, which is super cool. And then it can cascade down and stuff like that. So if you listen to the pitches of the Spectravox, they are doing something a little bit opposite of the 303. Whew. And they don't sound quite in tune yet, so we might have to work on that for a minute. But yeah, this is very R2D2-ish. Let's try to tune this up just a little bit better. That sounds pretty good. It's strange. I don't think they're doing an exact inversion. I mean, we could look at it on the Mordax data, but we're not going to mess around with that too much. I like that one part, that wow. And I should be recording this. I have my sticky note right under the camera. What am I thinking? But first, let's try out the DIN sync. We're gonna dive into that whole rabbit hole next. Here, let's get it going. So, and I have some sticky tack here, which might help us a little bit. But yeah, so after, what is it? Monosynth Monday, episode 19. That's today. After 19 episodes of Monosynth Monday and a couple of 303 days, I have to report back that my DIN sync on my 303 is on the fritz, but it's only partially on the, well, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see how well it performs. Wait, we already saw that last time. I wanted to blame it on my sync box, and I'm not sure why that's, I guess everything's playing. Okay, so sounds good right now, right? In theory and everything. But watch this madness. Oh, now it's not going to do it. Oh, there it is. See? It's a. I'm tempted to say that it's a short in the peons down there. So I'm hoping I can just do a bit of a reflow on the solder there to fix it. But I did bring out the sticky tack because it seems to work best if there's something underneath it. So if I can make a little sticky ball under there and just keep the DIN sync cable up. Come on, stay up, baby. Trying to put too much pressure on it, but no pressure. Shout out to Bob Ross. With the least little amount of pressure, your DIN sync is working again. No, I have to open this machine up and really fix it. Okay, cool. So that sounds freaky and awesome. We're gonna make some music in a minute. Just gotta make sure everything is perfectly aligned. We are rapidly approaching perfect alignment here. In many ways, more than one. TR-06. That's freaky. Okay. Now... Okay, hold on. Oh, I can't think straight. There's that high-pitched squeal again. I can hear it. Gonzin can't. Maybe no one else can. Anyways, let's see. How are we doing in the chat? Chat's a little bit quiet here. It's making me wonder if I got disconnected or something. That's okay. No worries. Have no fear. TR06. Wait, hold on. Let's pick up BPM, and it was on 136 earlier, which was sounding really cool. So maybe we gotta mess around with the BPM. We're on 132, but I want just a little bit of extra fire because of Aries season. Oh yeah. Okay, there's that 606. Let me change the BPM to 136. Yeah, it's got a little bit edge to it on the 36. So let's stop that. I got to delete a point. Once again, guys, this seems like most of my shows. Not really Ease. Ease is a full-on performance show, but this Monosynth Monday, Night Capacitor, and Tape Tuesday is a studio session. So you're hanging out with me, with ya, for ya in my studio. I think let's test the sync. Hit record. I'm gonna assume that's in sync. I can hear it when it goes out of sync. We got Master Tiger in the chat saying, I can hear it. The high-pitched whine. I'm not sure if I can do anything about that. It's like it's coming through as interference somewhere. It's not on a level. So hopefully it's not too annoying. I mean, it's kind of annoying me, but... Let's have a little look at our drum pattern. We had a hefty look at our bass pattern. Now it's drum time. Bass drum. Let's see. I wanted to freaking saturate the... Ooh, there we go. That's nice. And I'm clipping somewhere. What's clipping? Yeah, it's the 606, of course. Okay, so what is even happening here? So we got... It seems like something's doing like a polymeter or a skip step. It's probably the 303. I'm not sure. But I make a couple of crucial mistakes every time, it seems. It's the snare. That snare is very weird placement. Let's make that more of a standard. Now 1, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. We found the downbeat. It's like Peter Pan. Find your happy thought. Find the downbeat. That sounds pretty good. Although it's clipping on the ceiling. Dang it. Calm that down a little bit so we can get some of this digital roll-in saturation going. Okay, so the kick drum from the TR06 is going into the DFAM advanced clock. Let's turn the DFAM on. Give us some nice sounds, baby. it is. I hit the DIN sync and it went out of sync. Yep, that's a problem. It's a bit of a problem. I thought that was enough sticky tack there, but let's adjust that again. Oh, it's all falling apart. Hit record. Hit record. That's funny. It's a problem. I'm really hoping. Please, I'm praying to the gods of the analog freakiness. I'm not sure if they're official gods or not, but maybe it's an egregore that I've made up. I'm praying to the gods of the analog freakiness. Please let it just be that I have to reflow the DIN sync pins on my beloved TB-303. We hope you're okay, 303. Get better soon. But until then, we got to put you to work. This is my workhorse 303. It's my only 303, but it's a workhorse. If you're in my studio, you're making music. Hit record. Oh, that was fun. Okay, back to the Ableton. Yeah, Mono Synth Monday is a little bit touch and go until we can really get it flying. But if the DIN sync bothers us too much, like I said, that's why we made those all steps on all steps patterns, because we'll use the gate as a clock to clock the 606 and do similar-ish stuff. I hope you're having fun. And give me a like and subscribe if you are. Sure, appreciate it. Okay, so let's restart. Not sure how the new Ableton works, but it would be cool if it kind of advanced. It seems like where you put the cursor and start, if you then stop, it just goes right back there. Maybe that's something I could do. I'm using an older copy of Ableton because I can. Oh, and another fatal mistake. Dang it. Play mode. You gotta remember that. That's something else I'd like to do to modify my 303, if it's even possible, is to get it so where I don't have to be in play mode in order to edit patterns or switch patterns. Okay, pattern selection A. We had some funky stuff going on there. Here we go. The Spectre box sounds really cool. There it is, I bumped the DIN sync again. I get so excited that it's a little bit dangerous when you bump the DIN sync. Oh boy. That's a problem. It's a big problem. Yeah. It sounds no good when things go out of sync. Oh, I thought it was going to play a little bit I thought I was going to play a little bit more friendly, the DIN sync, but I was doing my homework last night, you guys, as I often do the night before a show. And it wasn't working at all. And I have a couple of old MIDI cables, and I have some confusion about DIN sync. I've had numerous people tell, like the guy I bought this 303 from said, I'm sending you a DIN sync cable with it. And I was thinking to myself, no worries, I have a ton of MIDI cables. And then he said something to the extent of, no, DIN sync cables are different than MIDI cables, but it's 5 pins, and it goes into a wire, and then it comes out as 5 pins. What's different? I don't get it. But and I've been using MIDI cables to do the DIN sync, so I was a little worried. I was extremely worried, actually, that I had plugged a MIDI cable in from the sync box, because I have a couple of black, old school looking ones, and I thought, oh no, I piped MIDI into the 303 DIN sync and ruined it. But it really does just feel like there's a bad connection, and that would be an obvious place where a bad connection would happen, because that's 5 pins and it's coming off of the circuit board sideways, and so you can get a bad solder joint over time. And given the amount of times I've had to pull that DIN sync in and out, I wish, because I think there's also a switch in there too, and maybe it's the switch that's gone off. I don't know, but maybe we'll open that up on a workshop Wednesday or something, or I'll just open it up tonight because I got new solder. Yeah, I ran out of solder. I've been building a bunch of Eurorack modules, which has been a lot of fun. Shout outs to Draconian Rhythms. I got his 8-track buffered malts here ×2. Well, I got another one over there. Amazing module. I've needed that super badly. But yeah, syncing issues. That's a bummer. And I think that was happening on 303 day, right? Yeah, 303 day was fraught with syncing problems. So it's not too cool, man. Let me just have a little bit of a wiggle jiggle here. See if I can get this into a nice happy position. But the problem is I get so excited because Monosynth Monday is so much excitement. I move it around and then it's finicky. But let's have another quick look at my unique TB-303, which has a DIN sync port on the fritz. It sucks. It's I mean. It's making me feel like it might be time to do that, what is it called? The Kenton CV upgrade for the 303. I don't like drilling into vintage gear, especially not of that caliber. But I could sure use some CV input for all the things. Kenton, I think. We got Master Tiger in the chat says, now Ableton? No Ableton? New Ableton. Ableton 13. I think I'm running Ableton 9, you guys. I have so much material. Here's the reason why. I have so much material that I just kind of keep the old version on the computer. I need to get a new version of Ableton. That'd be great. But, you know, I do mostly everything with gear. So all I need is a DAW to do MIDI out, and I mean Ableton 9 is still the best program on planet Earth for making music, in my opinion. And so let's not that Ableton 9 is better than 13. We might be on 13 now. I'm not sure. Again, I don't have the latest and greatest. Okay, DIN sync. It's weird. I can hear something going way deep in the background there. It's the Spectravox. I suppose it's getting noise from the LEDs. There's a lot of work. I've been doing a lot of work. I've been promising a lot of things and not delivering stuff on time, which I guess is okay because it's just too much. Too much to do, but I sure appreciate you. Okay, one more try here with the DIN sync stuff. Let's just... kind of wanted to just shut everything off and hear only the 303, but that's going to take too much time. See, it's not even running now. Yeah, I just can't really work with that. I wanted to mess around a little bit longer, but I can't work with that. So what we're going to do, we're going to take advantage of those freaky patterns we made on pattern selection B. Let's chain them up patterns. And where was my gate going? I had the gate. Oh, that's a good question. I had it going. Oh, it's hanging round right here. Okay, gate them up 606. We'll pull the mid. Ooh, got a microphone going. I do have the spec. Wow. That's a lot of excitement, my friends. Okay, pulling the MIDI from the TR-06. Pulling the DIN, my friends. That's, oh man. Well, I don't know. Give me a nice chance to brush up on my vintage gear fear. I'm scared to open that 303 up because it is, it's worth a lot of money, and it's also, yeah. I'm not on the level of, like someone like Gonzin, who I'm sure could just... Gonzin would have fixed this last night, right, Gonzin? Master Tiger in the chat saying, I can't spell today. That's okay. I can't talk normally ever, so I give you a break, my friend. I only talk on level 12 or something. All right. So taking the gate out of the TB-303... and it's going into the trigger in of the TR-06, so it should just be totally happy now. I like that. All right, we got to do a couple more things here before we really get rocking. Ooh, that sounds good. I want to put some echo on the Spectra box. That's cool. Let's try this again. It's gonna, okay, we've already landed in the weirdness territory I was talking about. I thought that on pattern selection B we had all steps on all steps, but it doesn't sound like that anymore. So when you watch the TR-06, which, usually this would be just like a steady clock, 1 through 16, but if you watch it, it's just only following the gate of the 303, which can create some really freaky types of polymeters. And then the kick drum is going out into the DFAM, the kick drum trigger. Okay. Maybe we invented a new genre today. Can we come up with a name for this? Does anyone want to listen to this genre? That's weird. That is freaky for sure. And we gotta try to find that all steps on all steps pattern. See how it stops? Maybe it's the slide. Oh, it's gotta be the slide. Well, that's some alien stuff right there, I think. Okay. We get Master Tiger still here. I know you're still here. Master. I think it's the slides, right? Let's go remove all of the slides from all of these patterns and see if that helps us. Let's flip into right mode. Get a clock out of the 303. Oh, I missed one. Start over again. Okay, we're removing all the slides. I may have just missed one because I got distracted cat. Yeah, that's a lot of slides there. It would be cool to also have... I'm thinking of ways to fix my 303. I probably just need to... I'm assuming it's just a reflow of the DIN sync pins onto the PCB there. Have a little inspecciones. If we get all these slides, I assume we'll have a nice, healthy clock coming out of the 303 so we can make some more intelligible music. I know there's some aliens out there thinking, wait, no, go back. That was the stuff we love. What a joke, Joker. Hey, here's a new clock. I'll just use my brain as a clock. Let's see if we can do something a little bit freaky. With a hand clock. Check this out. And let's flip it into the square tooth mode. I know it's not exactly called square tooth, but I like the idea of a square tooth. Who's the guy that had all the square teeth? I talked about him before on a Monosynth Monday or something. And for those of you just joining us, sorry about the noise on the high-pitched noise. I don't know. There's too much analog gear going on, my friends. Okay, square tooth mode. Let's get serious again. I was supposed to be verifying that all the slides were removed, and I just ended up doing something I've never done before, which is fun. How fast can you push the bar? Oh man, that's a lot of excitement. Too much excitement, maybe. Back into play mode. Get out of pitch mode. That should give us a healthy clock, I think. Once again, this machine is famous for being difficult to work with. Let's reset that, maybe. Not sure why it sounds rubbish. Kind of rubbish. Where's my drums going? I'm not really hearing. Oh. Okay, we're getting serious now. Serious! I am recording that. I like that. I gotta mark that for further review, baby. Okay, what can we do with this? Let's, thoroughly neglected. Yeah. Thoroughly neglected DFAM over here needs some help. I need to get my little patch paper things that they... Oh, Oh yeah, this is great.
Yeah, we got Master Tiger in the chat saying, you're just getting warmed up. Apparently it takes me CR 78 minutes to get warmed up. Oh, we're at 65 today. That's good. Not sure if there was a drum machine named after 65, but... Master Tiger in the chat saying, I like this. Hey, I like this too. What happened? Turned chaos into spin your chaos into gold. It's Aries season. Good idea. I don't know. I haven't spent too much time with this machine and the effects that it has, but it seems like I put a bit crusher on there. Is that a bit crusher or an echo? Some kind of a bit crusher, I think. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. 303 needs a little bit of a boost. Volume. That's cool. I like that jam. I like that jam a lot. I want to give this whole mix a little bit more power. I'm not sure how it sounds to you guys, but I kind of want to see if I can, power it up a bit. Let's see here. Something's clipping, of course. It's okay. I got a limiter on everything. Let's see if that. What is it? Must be track. I have no idea what's going on, you guys. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's coming in channel. Gosh, all sorts of stuff is going nuts. Let's calm it all down. Let's just. Still clipping. It must be the 303. That's another repair I need to do, is fix the dodgy volume pot there. Okay, we're not clipping anymore, but let's see here. Solo them up here. That's a 303. Okay. I want to see what we can do. There we go. Analog clip. Let's try something a little bit different. This one's called Sinoid Fold. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love this machine so much. It's my favorite machine. We could distort some other stuff too, I guess. Whoa, that's the 303, guys. I wish I could get a better snap on that snare. The kick drum's not doing too amazing either. But that's what you get on a 606. Maybe I can accent every hit. Let's see. Let's do it. Turn that accent all the way up. All right. I was trying to stop it in Ableton, but then I forgot we dismantled the Ableton. I'm going to turn off the modular just to give that hype. Ah! How is that possible? You turn off a synth and then it makes noise. Has a horrible noise. It may be fun, but we got Master Tiger in the chat room saying warmed up. It's hot. It's getting hot in here too. Too many jokes, too much fun. I thought I was recording that last little bit. I'm not sure what was going on, but that was wild, and I think we should lean into it a little bit more with a slightly different pattern. That patch is really cool. The Sinoid Fold on the Ableton distortion. I can't use an outboard distortion pedal because of the damn LED noise that my 303 has. It gets especially bad when you have 4. Can you hear that? I think Master Tiger will be able. It's like, wait, the buzz is not part of that. Wait, or is it? I don't know. Analog kit from the early 80s, my friends. I bring it to you, and it's like we're... Maybe I should just do an ease show that's just all radio interference noises to really bring you into the feeling of the future. Wow. screaming like a wild tiger. See if I can beef up this drum machine a little bit. Maybe we'll hold the DFAM and put the Korg Volca in there, since that's one of the only other drum machines I have that takes an analog clock in. It's time to clock in, my friends, into the analog realm. It's the year of analog. We're going strong, I think. Strongly. Strongish. Strong. So strong. Okay, channel 2 is it's just clipping, and I don't hear it needing to be clipping. Let's see what I got going on here. I can't really hear that at all. That is, I know, the 606 is... The 606 is kind of known for being a little bit weak. That's why people love the 808, because it is not weak. That kick is just not hitting. Let's pull out the Korg Volca. I think I got some heftier kick drums on that, but I sure do like those hi-hats from the 606. I'm not sure how that even sounds to you guys. To me, it sounds weak. It sounds pretty weak. So yeah, let's do it. We could potentially. Here's an idea. There is a mix-in on the 303 and on the TR-06, and I'm not sure how many other boutique drum machines have a mix-in. Input, but we could take the DFAM, since the TR-06 is controlling the DFAM, and we could take the output of the DFAM and plug that into the mix-in of the TR-06 in, and then I can get my everything's maxed out, you guys. It's all so freaking maxed out over here. Okay, mix in. Let's see. I've never done this before. There's a lot of things I have never done before, but we're going to try it. Okay, and then this little wire here. Why are you here? That's going right into the Korg Volca, which I assume has batteries. Let's assume. Here's a good way to check. Up. Power. Make it up power. Let's take the output of the Korg Volca and maybe 606. I don't even know where to put this machine. It'll go on top of the DFAM, and then I will do that's going to be weird. We'll take another cable, another patch cable from the Korg Volca analog sync out, and that'll go into the advanced clock of the DFAM, and then we'll really be cooking with acid, I guess. Cooking with fire in big time. Wow, we got big time Master Tiger energy in the chat room. Yeah, I know Kiara's, I think she's on a call, but she's got this going in the background. I hope you're not getting too distracted with all the bleeps and bloops. Gonzin, no one knows where Gonzin is. He probably gave up on me because my soldering skills are rubbish. No. And yeah. Okay, more music. Let's do it. I needed a kick drum. Come on. I have to unmute everything. Woo! It's like becoming a feature of my show is just being all, really.
letting it slide off the chain. Whoa, that's a lot of noise. Yeah, it was making me wonder if that is coming through on a channel. I just don't see it, though. That's the thing. See, it's not that channel. What other? It's not that channel. Not that channel. Not that channel. I don't know where the noise is. I think it's... I don't know, guys. That's weird. Hello, that's the mic channel. And songs channel. So strong. That is a freaking noise that has no reason to be happening. Luckily, I've never had that before. It's like a kind of a... something. I need to overhaul my studio. I've been talking about that. Okay, so let's see if I can tame this wild tiger situation here. Hopefully it's not getting recorded into the sounds. That would really suck. But once again, I had my... Whatever. I ain't got time for it. So the 303 now... The 303 gate is going into the trigger in of the TR-06, and then the kick drum is coming out of there. Maybe I'll swap that for the... Oh, I'm not sure if they give us hi-hats output. Hi, Tom. If any of you out there are named Tom, hi. And if any of you are named Tom, low. And I feel especially bad for the Toms out there that are mid, but sometimes a mid-Tom sounds okay with a high Tom and a low Tom, too. Whoa! Okay, let's see. I kind of wanted to give... So let's just see what happens. I'm going to press play. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Can we hear the defam? Remember, I plugged that in. Let's just do Can I get a defam trigger here? Where's the mix in? Is there some way to know? I plugged it into the mix in. I'm not hearing a damn thing. That sucks. I'd like that defam to be mixing in. That might be one of those famous roll-in menu diving things I ain't got time for. Ain't nobody got time for that. And I'm not sure if the... Well, wow. That is wild. That's freaking wild. Let's try to calm that down a little bit. There we go. We needed... That's what I really needed, was a hefty kick. Sad about that 606. Sounded super weak. All week. Yeah, it's weird because actually not sure. Look at how that's moving. But somehow it still has a kick on the downbeat. Maybe we won't change that pattern, but we'll change the 303 here.
put a snare on that Volca. Let's see if I can conjure one up here. I'm not sure what's happening, you guys. That's I can't think straight because that's a lot of excitement there. Let's check out this Volca a little bit more. Yeah, wow, that's a lot of noise. Let's fix up this snare. We need something a little bit better than what the 606 is giving us. We'll just use the 606 as a little analog sync box, I guess. The man behind the curtain, I've shut him off. Not because he was causing any problems or anything, but because I mainly need it for DIN sync or MIDI. But since the 303's DIN sync, it needs something, and I got nothing. So what a freaky show. Give me a like and subscribe. Hopefully, you guys are understanding of the creative process because this is mine. We got Kiara in the chat saying heavy fuzz, nice. Okay, that's like a Lindrum snare. I want something a little more. And what is it doing? It's got some kind of a phaser on it. Where's that phaser coming from? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Let's unmute all these channels. I got some of my 303 samples from my sample bank here. This is the fun thing I like to do. That is a weird thing. I've got to clear the parts. How do I do that? Clear part? There we go. Which kicks better? I know you techno heads. I know what you're going to say. We got Master Tiger in the chat room saying any ozone smells or sparkle. I don't know, man, but it does sound like a capacitor's frying, doesn't it? But if I turn it off, look. Oh, I hit my tooth on the mic. Oh no. Hey, welcome to the Electric Archaic Sideshow. Let me turn off my machine. That is some serious Stole My Balloons Joker sounds going on right now. My Mordax data is not happy with this. It's loading from SD card. Unloading. Pamela's new workout. No, pro workout. She's just fine with it, but... Where's Garrett McLean, my best friend? You got Kiara in the chat saying Mick Tooth. I mean Mike Tooth. Yeah, I don't recommend that. But I'm getting a little bit nuts here today. So let's figure out which kick we like the best. That's a good one. Since everything is just really grimy and harsh today, maybe we'll go with that one. That is, oh my goodness, there's an even grimier one. Sample 7. Here, let's just see what I'm doing. Yeah, that Master Tiger is probably hating that sound. Let's see if I can turn it off again. Such a weird sound. If I turn the 303 off, I'm sure it would stop. But then you would hear even more crunch because my 303 has that volume knob crunch thing. I have so many repairs to do. Okay, so anyways, yeah, no ozone smell or sparkle as far as I can tell. I don't... my smeller isn't as good as it used to be, unfortunately. What is that one? That was sample 7. Hefty, we'll keep that, but let's... gotta have a decent snare here, right? 808. Let's see what happens if we... I'll delete this part again. I think there's a lot of weirdness that I've put onto here. Just what everyone's favorite thing is to do, looking for snare drums.
Okay, I think that's gonna do it. I just wanted a little bit of heft to match the just serious. What did you call it, Kira? Fuzz. Heavy, fuzzy, nice. Heavy, fuzzy, nice. That's a great sound. I think we're still recording. That's fun. Let's fire back in. To absolute 303 monosynth chaos. Now I can't hear the kick. What's going on with that? It's because I cleared the part there. I don't know how to get them on there. Let's record and just see if I can. See if that works. No, not really. How did I get that so perfect last time? Wow, that's just that's an absolute mess. Sorry, not sorry. Step mode. I think I probably would have had just a normal 4 on the floor, don't you think? Let's see if that. Wow, that's a mess again. I don't know how to tame this, you know. That might take a lot of time to tame that. Let's see. So if I have a straight up clock, we're not utilizing the fact that I have the 303 coming out with all steps on all steps. All steps on all steps. We're taking the, let's see. That's bass drum. Let's get the bass drum pattern here. Actually, no, you can take the accent, and that has all steps on all steps as well. So we should be able to make ourselves a happy 4 on the floor that will work. Yeah, okay. That's a little bit, that's like 8 on the floor though. Okay, taking that in mind, we probably don't need the accent on the TR-06 to be on every hit. If we half hit. Oh, come on, what's going on? Why is that not letting me edit it? What's going on? That's doesn't make any sense. All right, here we go. On every other note. Here we go. Something's wonky. There we go. Woo! I tried not to lose my fire. Master Tiger loves this. I had to keep it going for the master. That snare sounded pretty good there, but let's get that this other one going. Parts. I was trying to record the Volta. That's not working. Why is that? Step mode? Okay. Here we go. There we go. How do you like that, Master? Okay. We're jamming now, finally. That's heavy, hefty. bit of sanity to the situation if we can. That's crazy business.
Sounds like something has big reverb on it. I'm not sure what it is. This is nice. I like this. But I'm getting a little tired of this pattern, I think. Let's fish around here. We are in play mode, that's good. Let's go on something completely different. I want to find one of those patterns that has like 3 steps to it. Yeah, see, that's wonky. It's those gates, you know, those gates can't... Wow, this might make for some good sample creation, but... Holy moly. Oh! This reminds me of some sort of Transformers takeover. Oh, almost. What a weird jam. So much noise on the ceiling, so much wonky polymeterness. And we got Kiara in the chat saying, sounds industrial, very much so. Master Tiger saying, I love this, and giving me a live long and prosper. And that's going straight to my 303 because... with all the problems it's had, it's still here, just like Master Tiger. Yes! Whoa, that is a lot of excitement. I want a different 303 pattern, though. How can I... Dang it, I just don't have DIN sync working. We're going to have to flip into write mode. Let's see. Oh, my gosh. What the... oh my gosh. That's a lot of power coming out of an old machine from the 80s. I love how the beat is just like happening when it can, because the poor this is what happens when you run the whole studio off of the gate output of a 303. Yeah, I don't know. When is enough enough? Never! We got Kiara in the party. Yeah, we got Kiara in the party. You know, Kiara in the chat saying, I am recruiting live at my college party up the street. What are you talking about? I will put my college in the Discord. I have some cutting up the acid acid house. This is almost like acid step, because the steps are completely, they got strep. Thank you, Kiara. Okay, I gotta get a pattern that has all steps on all steps, even though they can get pretty... That's interesting. Where's that Spectre box? I feel like I can't hear it anymore. Very strange, that one. For that Kiara, you can...
I think that all people who've joined my Discord server can generate an invite link. They're only valid for 7 days, so the one I posted last week was gone. Already was gone. That's more like it. Why do we love... It makes me want to theorize about why we love just the good old 4 on the floor, but how much time do we have to theorize? I don't know. That is a weird sound. I don't know why that would be happening. I don't know why a lot of things are happening. Why? Why? So, what do we want to try to accomplish here for this last little bit of time that I'm going to give for today? Oh, boy. I really actually want to just open up that 303 and see if I can visually inspect a mundo. We got Slow Neko in the chat. Welcome back, Slow Neko. How we doing, my friend? Yo, guy, we got Slow Neko in the chat saying, yo, guys, it's Slow Neko here. Yes, I'm back. You're back. Sup, Master Tiger? It's Master Tiger. Oh, my gosh. Woo. If you're just joining us, which I think you are, Slow Neko, this has been a very strange episode indeed, and it's because of my dang TB-303s on the fritz, which we kind of found out on 303 day that it would be doing that. It's not taken in sync because there's like a bad solder joint. I'm hoping, I am praying to all the gods of the analog freakiness that it's just a solder joint that needs to be reflowed. And anyways, woo, you can certainly watch back and swim through all of the craziness, like the Joker in an acid bath, right? Do we need a point? Master Tiger says, do we need a point? I'm not sure if that's another question to one of my questions. What's the point? What's the point of all of this? To have fun, probably, and to make something new. Well, here, Slow Neko, have a taste of this. How it sounded for the last while, I don't know. And then there's that screechy noise, which I have no idea where it's coming from. It's some kind of interference. And then when I turn off my modular, Monosynth Monday, Monosynth mystery. Check this out. When I turn off my modular, I got the 303 plugged into it. It just it says, no, don't turn me off, even though I'm very noisy. Oh, it didn't do it this time. Enjoy the silence. Hey, let's turn off the 303 and just take a little moment. That was a cool sound. Did you guys hear that? These are the sounds that you can't get from a digital Roland clone. This is the only stuff that happens with the original Real Boy analog stuff from the 80s. I'm just trying to take a little bit of a breather from all of the noise, because it's... Oh, and it looks like the stream is lagging too. It's just... What am I going to do? All my best laid monosynth plans. Master Tiger in the chat saying, you were bringing up points earlier. I'm talking about solder points on my PCB, right? Or solder joints. Wow, it would have sounded like a zap. Yeah, it did, Slow Echo. Okay, we got 8 people watching, so I probably can't just have the 303 off the whole time. But wondering, it's just really tough because I like my patterns to have more variation than just. But that's all I can do with the 303 because it's the clock source. It's the only thing I got. Anyways, and other things. Yeah, what's the point, Master Tiger? What's the point of me bringing up all these points? 7 points. Okay, let's turn the 303 back on. I should mute it, but maybe just I'll pull the sound. It does a horrific crunchy sound. Well, maybe it'll be okay running through the Spectravox. So weird that you could hear. Well, I don't know. Circuits, right? Analog circuits. Let's plug the 303 back in. I don't know. Maybe we should just make some new patterns and just do solo mono. Mono on Mono Synth Monday. There's my beloved LED noise. I'm going to fix that. It's apparently a really quick fix. You just have to do a jump. Well, it's right here. If you want to know. Ooh. I don't know what's happening. I pressed play on the 303 and oh yeah, sounds freaking cool. Although I don't know if the 303's. Oh, it's because the modular's off. What the hell? It reminds me of that one scene in the movie Evolution. You guys seen that? That one scene you've seen. There's a scene in the movie Evolution, and I don't know if it's after they blow up the bad alien with shampoo because that stuff is so freaking toxic. That'll do. Anyways, there's this one of the guys he's the Head and Shoulders guy, right? So Head and Shoulders, it's got selenium in it, and that's what blows up the alien. Anyways, there's a scene where that guy's dancing and he's doing such cool moves. I don't know what he's dancing to, but this beat right here reminds me of, it makes me want to dance the way that guy in Evolution danced when they blew up the alien. Woo! That is freaky. Take all of your broken machines and make them sing together. That's what I'm doing right now. Yes. I like that. I'm glad I got that recorded because I did miss a couple of other things earlier. Now there's a strange sound which is sounding kind of like a... What does that sound like? What does that sound? I was going to say it would sound like train, but... It's not a train. Maybe like an electric monorail. That's what it sounds like. Hey, it's Mono Synth Monday. Welcome back. Arrived, my friends. Woo! That was very, very gratifying indeed.
modular is still off. Oh, wow, this is something else. Makes me want to get into some Minneapolis sounding stuff, even though there's really nothing. Well, yeah, no, that's like Lindrum samples on the Korg Volca. I got to come up with some Minneapolis style lyrics here. You wanna know me? Just ask around my play. Oh yes. So if you wanna know me, you just cast around my way all day. Woo! What a freaking blast. This is nuts. Please keep all hands and feet inside the mono synth. That was another cool sound too. Apparently I'm just making all the weirdest samples you've never know were possible to make on a Monday. I want to change up the distortion. I did do that, and it sounded a little bit cool, a little bit funky, but I like some more distortion. Let's hear it again. X really screaming. Yeah. Oh, baby. Now, Core 606 is... I can't even hear it anymore. Hear it. That's the Spectravox on solo there. Yeah, that would be the 606, but I can't hear it. Something's wonky with it. I don't know. Where's my hi-hats, baby? DFAM. Oh, that's right. I'm remembering now. Gosh, it's like the noise is multiplying. Ah! Here, should we do that again? Falling down a rabbit hole with Kiara. Oh, it's not doing it. Oh, broken analog machines. Oof. That's nuts. Okay, cool. We'll have a little bit more of that in just a minute, but I was going to tell you a little story here. I got that TR06. Man, that's too many TRs and TBs around here. I got that with the TB-03, which is right here, for about the same price as one. So I got them for 2 for 1. It's a twofer. It looks like my 303 needs some soldering work, and so does my TR06, which would be a little difficult because it's digital. But I just switched it over from output to headphones because it seems like the output jack is on the fritz. You guessed it. We got Slow Neko in the chat room saying that synth is giving me goosebumps. I love it. Yeah, let's check out a little bit of a hi-hat situation here. I get a little bit tired of hearing the same, and I don't know why it won't let me edit it. I'm in write mode. It
606 doesn't care if you're in write mode or play mode, but apparently you have to be in playing mode to edit a pattern, which is kind of dumb. And I'm just going for like the nastiest, most gnarliest, make dubstep run for its money, acid techno right now. I think we're actually already there. Whoa, baby. Let's flip the modular back on. Are you ready for the... That's noisy. That's a noisy 303. I'm going to fix that, though. And a noisy modular, which I hope is now a new feature of my modular. I don't know. You unplug things enough, it can get weird. It can get weird. That's what I... Correction. but it breaks everything down. Some specialized chirps going, I guess, there. Maybe I'll just pull it. I'll pull the control voltage out of the 303. See, that's a big difference. Wow. And the gate, oh, the gate's going into the 06, so we'll be okay there. Wow. Birdie gonna come.
Whoa, baby. I don't know. I gave it all I could give it all I could give. And now it's time for me to shuck that 303 like an oyster, open it up, and put some fresh solder into it. It needs a little bit more help. So wish me luck, everyone. It's scary. Although I did replace all 24 switches on that machine, and they all work good. Wow. I knew today was going to be quite a hefty one. I'm going to shut her down. I think we're done. Sorry, Master Tiger. We're done. I know it took me 65 minutes to get warmed up, and now it's going to take me 20 minutes to warm down. 10 watching. Whatever should we do? Can I really let you guys all down? I don't know. Maybe there's a third wind in me. Give me a like and subscribe if you're having fun here. Oh, dang. It looks like the stream has been lagging. Is that the case? I hope the sound has been... okay. Not the noise. I'm going to shut this off because that's a loud... Where's this noise coming from now? It's like, I can't escape the noise, baby. I'm going to shut all these machines off. And it makes no difference. That's weird. Anyways. Okay, maybe I'll play you a song here. Something that's a little bit more well-produced. We got, how are we all doing in the chat? Man, that was a lot of excitement. I will say it again and again and again when it's Monday. You're not going to repair it live. Master Tiger's asking me if I'm going to repair the 303 live. I can. Maybe we should pull out the good old Workshop Wednesday title screen and computer repair them up. Computer controlled repair them up. Let's pop over to the Ableton here. There's a specific song I want to... I make myself laugh. I mean, it really, at the end of the day, it really just is me in here. You know, I mean, yeah, I know you guys are in the chat room, and I love you dearly. But Slow Neko in the chat saying, UK weather lately has been getting a lot better down in London. What do you mean by that? Less rainy? Because that would be the reverse of good weather. Well, I don't know. Good weather usually means sun. But for me, you know... I'm a weird one. I'm an Aquarius. So apparently that makes me super out there and weird, which we just all experienced a little bit of that. So it's for ya. No, I like it when it rains. I don't like it to rain too much. I've heard from a lot of people that Seattle is a bit much on the rain, but I love the rain. I'm going to play you a track from the infinitely forthcoming album, Cotton Candy. That's the name of the album. It's just, yeah, I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. One of these days, you'll just wake up, hopefully it's soon, and you'll see the music video for the title track, Cotton Candy. But no one's heard that song yet. Just a couple of people. I've kept it a nice secret. It's caught in secret candy. This one is Call Collectors by Electric Archaic and Kiera. Shout outs to Kiera. I love you, babes. Call Collectors. I probably should do that repair live. One of the problems is I don't solder in my studio because of the fumes. Anyways, enjoy the song, my friends.
3003.
I'm not a computer man. I don't really mind though, I mean, I've been called worse before. Some people think that I really am a computer. I'm not. I'm a call collector. Collect calls. I'm trying to collect all the calls. You know, for my fame.
Call of Fame.
If you would like to be patched in,
Oh, yeah.
please dial M0000G. Would like to be patched in. For an operator, this may take some time. If you would like to be connected to if you would like to be called please press 955. If you would like to be put in touch with our call collector, please press 5. If you would like to speak to a representative, this might take some time.
This might take some time, you guys.
If you'd like to be placed on a brief hold, please dial
You will be placed on
0.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
You wanna play with some cheat codes? Yeah. You wanna roll with the cheap jokes? Place another call if you did and you wanna. Place another call if you did and you want it. Don't you like computer? And if you want it, place another call if you did and you want it.
Wow.
You wanna talk to my computer? You wanna place another call if you did? You wanna talk to my computer? You wanna place another call if you did? You wanna talk to my computer? You wanna place another call if you did? You wanna talk to my computer? You wanna place another call if you did? You wanna talk to my computer?
If you would like to make a call, please dial 303.
Place another call if you can. If you're trying to call me, you must dial 303. That's a cool song. I like it. All right. If you can. This song goes on for a bit longer, but maybe I'll cut it. And play the next one. This one's I Love My 303. Also from the forthcoming album, Cotton Candy. I'm working on the music video for the title track. And it's pretty cool.
I'll tell you this. I love my 303. I love it the most. Got all of that early 80s freakiness.
It's got a lot of excitement.
Proto juiciness.
makes you want to freak out, right? We've definitely freaked out today. That was a lot of fun.
Go on then. Drop the other shoe. Just freak out with it. Let that sound take you over. So good. The greatest. Undefeated. My universe is my favorite sound. I know it's your favorite sound too. What are you gonna do with all that mojo? You can fill a warehouse.
That's been a Monosynth Monday, my friends. Once again, give me a like and subscribe if you've had fun. I sure appreciate all the support. Even though stuff gets a little bit freaky, wild, crazy, crunchy, broken on the fritz. I'm still here, just like Master Tiger. And we're just getting warmed up, right? If it takes me 78 minutes to warm up on a Tape Tuesday, then it might just take me a year or two to warm up the planet enough. Well, no. Anyways, you get what I'm saying, right? These things can be hot, hot, hot to the touch. And I think that was a lot of fun today. Because that's all you can do when your machines are a little bit on the fritz. But I would like to maybe repair that on live stream. It's the solder fumes, and the fans and everything I use. You guys ought to see me. It's hilarious. I put on gloves because I'm using lead solder. I put on a respirator because I don't like the taste of solder in my sinuses, and I got fans and stuff like that. So yeah, down in the workshop, I don't have any sort of like a live stream setup. So I'm not sure exactly how I would do that live, but it is always something I wanted to do is build machines, solder them up machines on live stream. We got DJ Dichotomy in the chat. How are we doing, my friend? DJ Dichotomy, good to see you. Hot, 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 indeed. It feels like freaking summer out here. We live in the desert, and we need some rain. So London, send us some rain, although I know that takes a little bit of time to get all the way around the world. Maybe we should just ask Seattle for some rain because they're closer. And there goes the stream, my best laid monosynth plans, whatever. It's raw, it's real, it's human, and it's computer controlled on Mondays. Speaking of Mondays, that brings me to Tuesday. Join me tomorrow for Tape Tuesday. Yep. We're pulling out most of the stops. We're not pulling out all the stops this week. But on tomorrow, it's going to be Tape Tuesday, and hopefully my Tascam is less on the fritz than my 303 is. That is a real mystery, whatever's going on with the Tascam. It wouldn't let us record onto track 1 last week, which is, it's weird. It used to be track 3, now it's track 1. It's a full-on ghost living in that machine. So, I guess I got to pull out the Sage and the Palo Santo, maybe. Sage them up
machines. That makes me think of all these eBay listings about people selling vintage synthesizers from a smoke-free studio. It's like, hey, I have to smudge my gear off on the regular, or else it develops a bit of what we heard today. Weird noise that can't be targeted. You can't EQ it if you can't target it, right? Anyways, freak out. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I don't have anything else for you today, but tomorrow, Tape Tuesday. So join me. We're going to sync up some more beats to tape loop because I just like that. And maybe, I was thinking I have a whole stack of cassette tape loops right there that have beats on them. It might be kind of fun to pull out another Tascam and try to beat match cassette tape loops, although I don't think it'll work, but we can certainly try. It hasn't stopped me before, and it will not stop us ever again, because we're the unstoppable 303 runners of this timeline. Okay, yeah, it's getting hot in the studio. You can tell because I start acting a little bit weird, like a freak. Wait, I always act like a freak. Anyways, I'm going to let you go, I think. But before I do, I'll probably send you off with another song because that's the proper thing to do, right? Right? What do you guys want to hear? Let's see. Let's go for something older. Very much so older. Realm 1. Tiger Sky's very nice indeed. Let's see. I think I'm such a weird. Sometimes I get a little self-conscious because I just do things super different. And I guess you're here for it. But this one's Chronicle Transitor. I did this song back in 2003. I used Propellerhead Rebirth as an old, I don't know if you can call it a VST. It was kind of like a standalone program back then. You put it on CD-ROM, but you could sync it up to Reason, which is another program I was using. It was all digital when I got into making music. Well, I mean, electronic music anyway. And then I picked up, a 707 and a Roland Juno and a couple other things, which I don't have anymore. Shame. But this is like the brother track of digital bullshit because it's all digital. Chronicle Transitor, my friends, from 2003. Woo! Thanks again. Thank you all so much. Again and again and again. Enjoy this one, and I'll see you tomorrow for the Tapiness Tuesday we've had yet. Okay, signing off. Rebirth
Sure sounds good. I've been tempted to say that it's my favorite TB-303 clone of all time, which is silly because it's not even... It's software, but Propellerhead really nailed it. It's too bad too bad I lost my CD-ROM and my old laptop that would have run it. What a chin. Chronicle Transitor by a little 16-year-old Jono Electric Archaic back in Las Vegas. I did this part in Pro Tools. Ah, it faded out. Anyways, Tiger Sky's coming on in. I'm trying to land you guys a little bit soft. You're gonna get into the tape vibes tomorrow. So let's I'll leave you with a touch of Tiger Sky. Thank you all so much for doing whatever it is that we like to do here on Monosynth Monday. Hopefully, well, that'll be a good number. The next episode of Monosynth Monday will be episode 20, and hopefully by then my 303 is in a little bit better shape. It's been a bit of a project, I think, to get this 303 in the best shape it can be. Thanks once again. Like and subscribe as usual. Check out my links in the description. I got a TB-303 sample bank. Made from samples of this TB-303. I'll be making some more. Check it out, electricarchaic.com. I got a couple of cool sample banks there. Kevon in the chat saying, this is like radio from the future. Hell yeah, I like that. Thanks for the subscribe, by the way, my friend. Welcome. Join us tomorrow for Tape Tuesday. That's always a fun experience when my machines are working. Yeah, it's just a part of this. The price we pay for analog kit that's old. Anyways, yes, welcome, Kevon. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Fashu. Yes. Yeah, so tomorrow is Tape Tuesday. Check out my Ease shows. That's Electric Archaic Soundscape Expeditions. Now you're making me self-conscious about my radio presence. This is radio from the future. It's Electric Archaic. It's new, but it's old. We got gear for you. Anyways, my Ease show, that's like Soundscape from the future. You want to check that out. I got all 12 Ease links in the description of this show. Ease 12 is Das Fantastisch. I am very proud of that one. There was always something wrong with the only I know, of course. It's like, you know, can you hear the loud sound? No, just only Master Tiger and myself. But we have cat ears, so bunny hop 'em up. Peons tomorrow. I love you all, and I love this planet, and I know that you love this planet too. Love your mother. Planet Earth, baby.
That was a lot of excitement. I got to try to say that as many times as I can on Monosynth Monday, because I invented that phrase on Monosynth Monday. And for when you forget, if you forget, just let it slide. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out of gas. I got to fill up again for tomorrow. So, yeah. Have a good evening, everyone. And we'll see you then. Peace and love, of course, in the happy galaxy.